have a few moments today to get a few things done without anybody in the house. These are precious moments to me. So I am cleaning up some things, taking care of some things in the refrigerator, pull out yogurt cubes that we use to start the next batch of yogurt, have them in the freezer. And in that process, I think, oh, I need to get the container that they are supposed to be in, go into the mudroom, open up the freezer, and to my surprise, the things in the middle of the freezer, everything is frozen, it's good. But this one little container in the door has decided that it's time for it to melt. And it's not sitting upright, it's on its side, and it has boysenberry juice in it so that we can make boysenberry jam later on when we get more of it. I don't see it in the door. I just see in front of me. I think, this is not so bad. I will clean this up so easily. It's going to be just a little bit messy, but I can do this. Clean that up and then go to close the door. And oh my gosh, I wish that I had a video of my face. My eyes were like saucers. I couldn't believe it. It had dripped all the way down the inside. So I clean up, I do the things, I keep taking the rags that I'm working with, I clean them off, I come back and do more. As the icicle-y parts drip to the ground, I'm picking those up as well. And finally take the container out of the door and put it into the sink, only to discover that there's stuff now on the floor as well. So now I'm cleaning up the floor, get it all cleaned up, and then about 15 minutes later, leave for a dentist appointment. And I think that I look at my face. I think that I've gotten any spots off from the splashing around of cleaning up all of this beautiful juice, only to realize when I got home that my face was speckled with it. I couldn't believe it. Sprinkles, different places, tiny, I know, but it was quite an experience. Not only the cleanup, but also then being out in public. I share that background story because I've been looking at my life as I've been outside gardening and adding dirt into layers that there's a pretty big slope in our front yard. And I created in the center of it a big flower bed. And it's sloped. And so we got soil dropped off. And in the process of getting the soil dropped off, I began to realize that we'd agreed on the two spots. The first one I was there for, saw it right on. The second one, we'd said, between these trees or these trees, I am thinking that I'm pointing up the hill. Remember, we're on the incline. And only to realize that he has put it further down the hill and it's covering up a bed of peonies that are completely underground and yet are just beginning to send up little tiny shoots. So worked on very gently, easily, cleaning all of that off, getting that soil moved and put into this bed. And it's not done yet. But the areas that I have worked on look so much better than the areas that I have so far ignored. So for me, the freezer story today was pay attention and be so grateful that I needed to get something out of that freezer because I don't open that door very often to see what's going on. The second part was the areas of my life that I am paying attention to, that I'm working on, are the areas that I'm actually seeing progress in. And so the areas that I'm ignoring, I'm not. It's not a surprise. It's just maybe I will begin working on those other areas as well. Thinking about you, trusting that you are doing incredibly well. And every Thursday afternoon, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, we drop a new Simply Sarah video for you. It's on E360 TV. It's also here on YouTube. Would love to have you come join us. It makes a huge difference for the team. They are super excited every time that someone joins us and also when somebody chooses to subscribe. So glad that you are here.